Hi, Jeff Gottschalk here from GottyCode, and we are going to do an educational video. And today we're going to be talking about how to use a QR code and an SMS at a trade show and an event. So this is some of the information that you need to know. So let's say that you have a presentation that you're giving, whether it's a presentation, a seminar, or some type of event where you're speaking in front of a lot of people. So in a lot of cases you'll have a PowerPoint, and in that particular case, on the last slide of your PowerPoint, you could have something like scan or text report to 72727. So report would be your keyword, 72727 would be your short code, then you would have your QR code. And if you had some really great content that your audience was interested in, they could scan if they were close enough, or they could text, and you would immediately be able to capture your audience's information, and they would immediately receive great content from their mobile device. So that's one way to use it. Now, if you're at a trade show environment, and let's say you've got a booth and you've got a banner, you could, for instance, have scan or text prize to 72727, and the people here could immediately scan or text that and have access to your mobile website. So if we're kind of coming down here, this is how it would potentially work. So they would either text your keyword or your short code, or scan your QR code, and they would get to your mobile landing page. Now, in this particular example, I said, enter below to join our email news club. You could have, a name that you wanted to capture. You could have an email that you wanted to capture. You could have different types of check boxes or drop downs if you're trying to qualify your client or your prospective customers. And they could submit that. And when they submitted that, okay, here they are at the trade show or the presentation, and they've scanned the QR code, and now they've entered in their information, they can be sent an auto email, okay, that could have something like a white paper could be attached with a PDF, or there could be an awesome coupon or a cash prize notifying them that they won, okay? And what also is happening is that information is getting stored into a database, that you want to make sure that you have a database so you can store that information, okay, so you can easily export that into some type of email system like Constant Contact or Aweber or MailChimp. There's a lot of great ones out there, or a CRM, something like Salesforce. And what you want to keep in mind is that a lot of times what you're seeing most of the time is people having the old fishbowl, where you're submitting business cards and you can enter to win something. This is still a great tactic, but you can complement that with something like this, because the benefit is that it's going to automate the whole process, and you're not going to have to manually enter those business cards into a follow-up system. Instead, it's just right there for you in a database with a click. So the other thing that you want to keep in mind is having a powerful incentive, okay, something that people are really going to like. And the more that your incentive correlates to your target market, it's something that they like and is valuable, or it's something that has to do with your business, the higher the conversion rate is going to be from the people that are scanning or texting. And so what you want to keep in mind, you grow your list and you've got great consistent follow-up with great content, that's where you're going to get your ROI. So just as a recap, remember, at a trade show or event, great places are banners, flyers, and having that great incentive, good call to action, and great follow-up is going to get you in a good place when using a QR code and SMS at a trade show or event. So thank you very much.